Hello everyone, welcome back to your Java teacher. In the previous video we learned about literals and we saw how to take the inputs from user. So here on my screen I have the previous project open and we can see we created an object of scanner class and we were reading the integer variable from our console and we were assigning that to our total student variable and we were printing the same variable to check whether we are reading the console value properly or not. So in this video we will read few more variables from our console and we will be performing some operations. So before doing that we have to understand what are the operators in Java to perform the different operations. So let's get started. Now in the real world we have mathematical operations, like we want to add two numbers, we want to multiply, like mathematical operations are there. So similarly in Java, to perform those mathematical operations we have operators like plus, minus, divide, multiply. Those operators are there. Similarly we have other type of operators are there, and for now we are going to understand only four types. There are a lot more of types are there in the Java, but as we are in our starting phase to learn Java, we will be learning only four types. So in my list we have arithmetic operators, assignment operators, relational operators and logical operators. So in arithmetic operators we have plus, minus, divide, multiply, modulus. So these are the mathematical operations. I don't think we need to understand each one by one, like what plus does, what minus does. We all are already aware of all those things. Now let's move towards the assignment operators. So in assignment operators, here in my screen you can observe that we have total student variable and we have this equals operator here. Just single time we are having this equal and we are reading a value from console. So basically here we are assigning the whatever the value we are reading from console, we are assigning that value to the total student. So this is the assignment operator. In assignment operator itself we are having few more operators like plus, equal, minus, equal, etc. So at this point of time we are not going to explore these operators. Later point of time we will explain. Now next is relational operators. So in relational operators we can understand, like we are having different operations, like we have to compare two variables, whether one operator we have to compare the variables. Let's say we are having two variables a and b. Now we have to compare whether a is greater than b or a is less than b, or whether both of the variables are equal. So for that we are having these symbols for less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to, and equal is for checking their equality. And then we are having this exclamatory sign and equals to check the inequality between the two operands. Now fourth we are having the logical operator. In logical operator we are having the operations like AND operation and OR operation. So what we can understand from AND operation and OR operation is, let's say we are having two variables a and b. Now we want to check whether both of them contain a value. Let's say we want to check for value 1, so we will write our condition like a equal 1. Now at the same time we want to check whether b is also containing the 1 or not. So at this point of time we have to implement an AND operation. Whatever is inside this is if condition we want to execute if and only if a and b both are containing 1. So we have to implement a AND operator. So we can say, like, if both conditions met properly, then only the condition will be executed. For that purpose we implement AND operation. Now let's say if any one of them, whether a or b, any of them is having value 1, we have to execute our further conditions. So in that case we implement OR operator. So OR operator is like this. So that's all about the different operators we are having. Like there are many more operators available. There are different types, but as we are beginner these are the enough for us. Now let's take two variables and we will execute some of the arithmetic operations for them. So let's say I will take variable a here and I will read it from the console. Same time I will take variable b and same I will read from console. There is a mistake. I have added a comma here, so this is not required. Now after this we want to perform some mathematical operations. Let's say we want to add these two values a and b and we want to assign this into some variable called c. So what we will do, a plus b. Now here in the system.out.println we can print our c. So now this is a simple program which will take two input variables of integer type and it will add those two numbers and it will print as a sum, so that we can see in our console. Now our console is empty and it is ready to take the input values from our, or we can say like it is asking user to provide some value. Let's say I am providing 5 as the first value. So now this value, this sc next int is reading and it is assigning this to the integer variable a. Now when we give enter, it will try to read the another value and we have to provide that value. Let's say I am providing 10 as the second value. Immediately if I enter, I will get output like now this 10 is into this b variable and the next statement will execute and it will add those two numbers a and b. So a will be having 5 and here I will write in the comment section. So it will look like c equal to 5 plus 10 and that is going to be 15. So with this statement system.out.println we will see 15 as output. Now I have to enter here in console so that it will read this 10 into b and it will execute the further statements. Now here immediately you can observe that we have 15 on our screen. For more readability, what we can do, let's say here in the console you can see our console is not asking for any input from user. So for more readability, what we can do, we can write few statements like we have to provide, let's say we are saying enter number first. Now after user enter number a, I want to ask for second number. Now after a user enter the second number, we are printing the output. So here I will write one more line. Sum of two number is. Now we will run our program one more time and we will see the final output. Now here in console you can observe that our system.out.println statement is asking for enter number first. So we have to enter number first. Let's say again I am entering 5 as our first number. As soon as I press enter after providing this number 5, the next statement is enter number second, so that is printed in the console. Now I have to provide the second number, so I am providing 10. As soon as I provide 10, it went into the variable b and the next statement executed c equals a plus b, and after that we are executing system.out.println and it is writing sum of two number is. So the same statement here we can observe in console, and it is printing the final sum of two numbers. So this is how, like in this video we understood more on operator, and like we can say it's kind of a revision of earlier video also. Like we are taking the user inputs and we are writing some more statement on our console so that it becomes user friendly. Now here we can observe that instead of just taking the user input, we are writing some more lines so that a user clearly understand that I have to enter a value. So that's all for this video. In the next video we will be moving towards different operators and we will try to execute some conditions also. Thank you for watching the video. Do like and subscribe the channel.